Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I'm just going to be giving you guys an update for the RX 5700 XT and specifically the Ethereum hash rate or ETH hash rate for this card. And there has been, I guess, some kind of update for me as I'm able to get a better power consumption and a little bit more hash rate. Okay, so I'm able to achieve right off the bat. I'm going to tell you guys I'm able to achieve 53 mega hash at 89 watts at the card. 89 watts at the card, and you guys can see all of my information here. How I did that. I have the batch file here. And I have some testing that I'll talk through throughout this video. The main reason actually I'm able to achieve this hash rate with such low power consumption, I mean, it's not to say that we weren't able to achieve lower power consumption before. I did make a video about the 5700 XT back in September 5th of 2019, which I was able to get about, let's see if I close this away. On this video, I was able to get 51 mega hash at 146 watts. Okay, now we are able to get 53 mega hash at system total is 137. Okay, so from 146 to 147, I've been able to bring it down, and that's, I believe, is because of a few things now that we've changed. I have the latest AMD driver. I'm using the more power tool to unlock voltage. And I've also dropped down the millivolts, the CVDDC for the core, down to about 725. I think 725 is my sweet spot for this card. Results may vary for some of you guys, all right? So take all these settings. You guys can see what hash rates and the power consumptions that I've gotten here, right here. You guys can freeze frame this, pause the video to take a look at it. Another thing is that I'm also using the latest Phoenix Miner. Okay, so Phoenix Miner has just released a new version as of 4 days ago, as of making this video, and they also released a added support for the 5500 XT cards, AMD cards, and a bunch of other stuff here. I guess the main thing, they added support for the latest AMD driver 19.12.3, which I am using right now. But then shortly after, I guess that same day, they added some other optimizations, updates, and fixes as well. Okay, so Phoenix Miner 4.9C. And then I mentioned that I'm using Igor's Lab More Power tool. Okay, so I'll have this link down in the description. This is basically a Navi and Radeon 7 tweaking overclocking software, and which is only available in Windows. Okay, so I did verify that we cannot do this in Linux or anything yet to unlock the voltage, the system on chip or SoC millivolts using this software. Okay, so I guess kind of like unlocked it, because normally I'm able to go up to 800 millivolts or 835 millivolts or something initially, but now with this software I'm able to go back down to about 725 millivolts in order to get my 53 mega hash here, as you guys can see. And you guys can see these are the parameters that I'm using for this is what I've added into the Phoenix Miner batch file, plus using the more power tool. So basically what I did is you open up more power tool. I entered in 712. I guess you guys can enter in the minimum voltage that you guys can think that your card will support. But my 5700, I was able to do about 715. Yeah, 715 millivolts. But I was only able to get about 50 mega hash. But I changed it. I put it up to about 1200 core and 725 millivolts, and I'm able to achieve 53 mega hash at 1835 mem clock. So these are all important parameters that I was able to achieve with this card. You guys may be able to achieve it too, but depending on which model card, you may have to fine tune it a bit. But you guys can see from my testing methodology here, as I was going up in memory, the mega hash was going actually lower, and also as well as the power consumption for some strange reason. I guess that's because of the locked, I did mention up here, the MVDDC, the memory millivolts is locked to about 850 millivolts. Okay, so the voltage is, it's either, I think it's locked at hardware level or the BIOS locked. I'm not quite sure, but maybe once there is BIOS editing for this card, it may be attainable to get even higher hash rates or lower power consumption. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm getting so far. Okay, I'm going to talk about the profitability for the 5700. I already entered in all my hash rates here. Also, I'll talk about in a second actually the hash rates for the other algorithms that there are out right now, which are not really profitable, but I'll show you guys right now. Okay, so XMR stack, using XMR stack on my card here, 5700 XT 50th anniversary edition, I was able to achieve on real currency the CN GPU algorithm around 1400 hashes per second at about 110 watts. Now, you guys may be wondering, wait, Red Panda, you said you're able to get 89 watts. Now, okay, so the reason why I'm able to achieve this on Ethereum, the ETH hash algorithm, is because this algorithm is really memory dependent. All right. So, you know, showing you guys these other algorithms here, which are more core related, I had to bump up the millivolts and core clock to about 1500, and the memory I just stated at around 1800. Okay. And yeah, so you guys can see what I was getting here. 1400 hashes per second, 110 watts. Conceal, which is CN's fast on what to mine algorithm, which is Kryptonite Conceal is its legitimate term. But on what to mine, if you put in the hash rate for CN fast, that's what it's considered on what to mine. I was able to achieve 2250 hashes per second at 110 watts. And then LOL miner, okay, this is a different miner for mining Grin 29 and Grin C31. I was able to achieve on Grin 29 4.1 graphs per second at 110 watts. And then Grin 31, I was able to achieve on this card 0.8 graphs per second at 110 watts. And so on and so forth. Wild Rig miner, we've done in the past with Lyra 2 Rev 3 for Vertcoin, 53 mega hash. MTP, all right, so now this coin was a little bit more different, as I believe this coin uses a lot of the core and memory. So we can see here that Zcoin MTP protocol able to achieve about 2.3 mega hash at 160 watts, and then total system was about 190 to 200 total watts at the wall. And then finally, the Phoenix Miner 4.9C mentioned here, which I have finally fine-tuned for my card specifically. 53 mega hash, 89 watts, you guys can see in the software. And at the wall is 137 to 138 at the wall. Okay, so it looks like 138 now. It used to be 137. So I think the more windows I have open, it's it's been going up like a watt or something. I know when I had Chrome open, see, watch this. If I open up a Chrome tab, you can see the power consumption jumping up to about 139, 147, 138, 140. Yeah, if I close it, then the power consumption goes back down a little bit, which is really funny. So yeah, my friends, that's it. And another thing, I guess in troubleshooting, and I want to thank one of my community members, Crypto Peasant, for helping me do all this kind of stuff. And he's been testing a lot as well with the 5700. And he mentioned also doing the miner batch settings here, you guys can see, just more stable when you have this, when you have these parameters in the batch file. I have been trying to use MSI Afterburner, but it's still, in my opinion, really buggy. If I try to open it up here, it may crash the system. So, but yeah, you can do the core voltage and all that kind of stuff through here. But my experience is much better through the batch file. You just enter in your CC clock and your CVDDC, okay, which is the millivolts for the core, and then the memory clock, okay? And then I did the fan speed and minimum fan speed max as well. And then another really cool parameter that I really like is this H stats 2, okay? So this is what basically shows your stats here in Phoenix Miner, the clocks, and the power consumption, which is really nice. Okay, so I just opened up Afterburner and it inputted the clocks that I was using. So you guys can see it changed the core clock. So now if I go to more power tool here, hit right, I may be able to bring it back. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like I have to reset it. Oh yeah, it looks like it went back down, 725 millivolts. So that was my test number 4 here, as you guys can see. Okay, my friends, that's it. Let me know what you think. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the profitability. Let me show you the profitability. Obviously, it's going to be Ethereum. So I put in all the hash rates that I did for this card so far, that what we have. Hit calculate, and looks like we are getting at 10 cents kilowatt hour. In the past 24-hour profitability will be Ethereum or Ethereum Classic at 43 cents a day as of making this video. And yeah, actually, this 5700 is really, really efficient. And would I go out and buy these cards? It's up to you. If you guys think, if you want to do more efficient mining, these are really efficient. But for the price, they're still pretty high. And you can buy like, I don't know, 4 RX 580s for the price of one RX 570, 5700, you know what I mean, used, and you get like 4 times more hash rate or 3 times more hash rate around there. But the power consumption obviously is a lot more. So it depends how you look at it. If you have cheap electrical costs, then it makes sense to go, I guess, maybe cheaper cards. But if you have expensive electrical cost, actually a really good example. So at 10 cents kilowatt hour, looks like we can get 43 cents profitability, right? Or 65 cents before your electrical cost. But let's say we go up to 15 cents per kilowatt hour. Let's see how this card does now. Oh, look at that. Even after 15 cents kilowatt hour, you're still making 33 cents a day, right? Let's go higher. Let's go higher. Let's go 20 cents. Is this card still somewhat profitable? Yeah, you're still, even at 20 cents kilowatt hour, the 5700 XT, 22 cents a day. Okay, as of making this video, it changes all the time. But let's go 30 cents a day. Oh, there we go. We're breaking even. All right. So the efficiency on this 5700 XT is quite amazing. Even at 30 cents kilowatt hour, you are, I guess, breaking even. Not really. Pretty much, yeah, on par. But, over 30 cents a day, anything under 30 cents, you're still profitable somewhat on this card. So, man, that's really good efficiency on this 5700 XT. Okay, my friends, well, let me know what you think. This was just an update of this card and what we are able to achieve currently. And yeah, let me know what you guys think and all that kind of stuff. And if this has helped you out in any way, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Feel free to use my Amazon affiliate links or anything below. If you buy anything on Amazon, it helps me out at no cost to you. But anyways, my friends, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.